Hey Ian, it's Daniel from Josh and Danny SEO. So let's take a look at your website, see what's going on. So right off the bat, I'm looking at your header. I love your logo. It looks great. You have everything you need, your home services, schedule and estimate, contact us. The only thing I would add there is having your phone number in the top right corner with a link so people can quickly call you. So they have that conversion for a customer as well. You want to get them on the phone with you guys. Um, I like the picture. It's great. Book and estimate is perfect. Going through the center over here, that's great. I love how you list what you do. Only thing I would add over here is have this as a link to another page, like your services page, so they can check out each one just by clicking on it. And also, only other thing I would add is content here to let them know, like a little bit about what each one is. Um, kind of where you are. That's great. Your About Us page is, very helpful in there as well. And then obviously your reviews, and we're at the bottom of the page already. So right off the bat, Google really wants to see about 1,500 to 2,000 words on the front page alone on your homepage, because they're going to send their crawlers out to look for those buyer intent keywords. If there's not a lot of content down there, they're just kind of skip you over and not really pay much attention. So all we got to do is add those in and get those buyer intent keywords. We're going to talk about that in a second. But just looking behind the scenes with my um, handy tool Ahrefs, we're going to look at your UR rating, which is how strong your website is, and then your domain rating, which is how much Google actually trusts you and your website. So how do we get these up? We want them in the 30s and 40s. So what we do is we have backlinks. So it's basically where you have a link from somewhere else that links back to your website homepage, right? So you got 30 of them, but only 11 of them are referring domains. Now, not all of them are created equal. Some of them are, some referring domains are spammy, like Reddit and stuff like that. We don't really want those. Some of them are a high authority, like a .gov or something that supports, what exactly you're doing, like painting, right? So Sherwin-Williams maybe. So that's very important as well. So we want to, obviously have more backlinks and referring domains. The other one of the most important things though also is organic keywords. So it's basically what are people typing into Google to find your services, right? So let's take a look and see what you have. So you got 5 over here, right? You got perfection painting, mineral brick. So all of these are very generic. It could be for anywhere in the United States. So they're not very general. They're not very like specific to where you are and to what you're doing. And not only that, because they're so general, you're not really going to rank really high for them. So you're not really pulling any traffic through your website, as you can see over here. So let's look at somebody else, right? What 1 day painting, right? So I'm actually going to back out, kind of show you this. So this is where people are paying for ads. As you can see, it says sponsored here. They're looking for that quick conversion. So if we click on them, it'll bring us to their page, phone number, stuff like that. But then we have the Google Map Pack. So it's very important to get in here. Statistics show about 30 to 40% of everyone who goes to Google will click on one of these 3 people here and go to their website. And then after the Google Map Pack, we have our organic search, right? And top of the page we got Home Advisor and Hughes. I don't care much for them because they're a search for somebody else. But then we got Wow 1 Day Painting. Like I had them up before for a second ago, and let's take a look at their website. So, their header pretty much is everything they need. It's not a call to click, so I don't like that as much. Obviously, yes, schedule a free estimate, but they also want to know where you are because they're a franchise as well. So I'm just going to look at the Charlotte one. As we're scrolling through, they do have content. They also, all these pictures, I believe, are going to be links that kind of move somewhere else. Um, Obviously, hey, they want to, the locations they're in so they can get more specific. Hey, if you're hiring, let's go. And then, kind of just going through with more links to different areas. But they're pretty much going through about who they are, what they offer. These are all links to other things. They're also decent keywords as well. I would just add something more specific with it, like Houston. So we're looking for, not Houston, sorry, North Carolina, Charlotte, stuff like that. So we're looking for those very specific ones. So overall, just going through the website, they do hit the criteria of about 1,500 to 2,000 keywords. They got a decent amount of links linking throughout the page, so they're not doing too bad. But let's take a look behind the scenes, see what's going on. So their website strength is at 18 right now, so that's pretty okay. And their domain rating is 54, so their Google really trusts them. Now again, we all come to the backlinks. Now they only have 31, so it's not going to be difficult to beat them out because of that. but they also have 13 referring domains, and it's probably, they're getting that trust because those domains are really good, and they could just be their other locations that are referring back to each other in a chain, which is actually really good for them. And then you have your organic keywords. What are those people searching? So with those searches, they're pulling in 414 people a month to their website. That's amazing. So let's look at a little bit behind the scenes, like what are those keywords, right? So we got painter, Charlotte, North Carolina, Charlotte painting, Charlotte painters, house painting, Charlotte, North Carolina. A lot of these are just about the location and what it is they do. Very quick. People search for this, and that's what we're looking for. We want these kind of keywords in our website so that when people type it into Google, we're the thing that pops up. So as you can see, the volume for these keywords are really high. I'm not even going to scroll down too much because they still have, the 150s and 90s, and they're bringing in traffic for all of those keywords because not only that, they're also on the front page. They're 3 and 4 and 5 when you're organically searching for anything. If you put in exterior painting Charlotte, North Carolina, they're going to appear as number 4. So how do we beat them? How do we get you into the position where you can get ahead of them, Ian? So all we got to do, honestly, you almost have identical amount of backlinks. You just need to increase it by about 50 to 60 backlinks, maybe 100 backlinks with strong referring domains, and that'll help your UR and DR rating go through the roof. We got to add 1,500 to 2,000 words on the front page so that we can get also those organic keywords in there so we can start ranking for them. And hopefully, even if we're bringing in half of what Wow One Painting is, 200 people coming to your website every single month, I mean, hey, that would be awesome. So I really do hope this was helpful, Ian. If you have any questions, of course, reach back out to me. Um, any feedback would definitely be appreciated. I always am trying to improve on what I do. But otherwise, you have an amazing day, man. Bye.